Hello again. Today we want to talk about sanitizing our electronic devices. So let's begin. The first thing you want to remember is you're always going to be wearing gloves when you're performing your services today. So these are the 8mm standard gloves that protect you against biological hazards. We also have the 15mm gloves, which will protect you against chemical hazards and are somewhat more durable than the other ones. So now one thing to remember is you always review, never touch your face with your gloved hands or your unsanitized or washed hands. Anytime you remove your gloves, you want to wash your hands, or if you cannot wash them with soap and water, you go with some hand sanitizer. We have ordered large quantities of hand sanitizer and wipes we'll be distributing throughout the company if you're running low. So let's think of the three devices. We have our cell phones, PDAs, and I'm including flashlights even though it's not technically an electronic device. So what are we going to do? How are we going to do this? Well, what I would suggest is that we first take, if you have wipes, it's the ideal solution. You get the wipe out. Excuse me. Put it on your device. So preliminarily, sanitize it. Then remove your gloves. You want to remove your gloves the proper technique so that you do not touch the exterior of the gloves other than the little bit in the cuff. So you do this, one inside the other. And remember, don't touch your face. I'm tempted to do this until you wash it. Now the first thing you do is wash your hands with soap and water or sanitize your hands. So I'll use a little hand sanitizer because I don't have soap and water right here in this room before you do anything else. Next, take your wipe. Pick up your device with your wipe. Not touch the unsanitized device. Now it's really important because your customers don't touch these devices anymore, but you may touch them, and also you might take them into your home to charge them at night. You don't want to bring a contaminated device into your home. Now more importantly is probably the cell phones. So wipe your cell phone. Do not touch the phone except with the wipe until it's sanitized. Take the phone, sanitize it, set it aside to dry. Phones may be more of an issue because you put the phone up to your face, and that's something you don't want to put an unsanitized device up to your face. You might want to consider not taking your phone into your service unless you need it for service. Keep it hooked up to your hands-free in your vehicle, and that will allow you to do hands-free. Now, flashlight, the same thing. Pick up your flashlight only with the sanitizing wipe until it's clean. It's a little more difficult because there's little grips and everything on here which are hard to clean. Okay. Remember, these wipes are not designed, the label does not allow you to clean your hands with this particular brand. We'll look at the ones we get in, and always check the label to make sure if you want to clean your hands, that you can clean your hands with it. So when you're done with the wipe, you can wipe the surface where you had set the materials on, the devices on, and toss it away. Now, let's say you don't have wipes available. Well, one thing you can do is 70% alcohol. So this is 70% alcohol in this wash bottle. So you can take this alcohol, it's available at drugstores, and you can wipe the same process. Treat it with a paper towel, wipe your device down with the 70% alcohol. If you have a device like a flashlight that's basically waterproof, you can dip the alcohol directly on the surface to get a much better clean job. Touch it on it, it's sanitized. Finally, as a last resort, you might want to use hand sanitizer. You take hand sanitizer, put some on the paper towel, and again rub it in and treat your device with hand sanitizer. Again, do not rinse these devices off with the material. Let this material dry on the device. Finally, if you have DSV, we're going to be using more DSV for sanitizing buildings and such. If you're going to clean your device with DSV, it has to be rinsed with water. So that would imply a wet rag rinsing off the device. So for that particular product, it has to be rinsed before it can be used. Now, if you have any questions or suggestions that we can use, again, recommendations are changing day by day, sometimes hour by hour, on how we protect ourselves. We will always keep you updated, but I appreciate any input that you have on things we can do better or different ideas on how we can treat things. Thank you very much.